Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome back to the greatest boxer tournament in Title Bout II. Rocky Balboa just put on a pretty dominating performance to get past Vladimir Klitschko in a two-round, pretty much drubbing, let's be honest. So now we're going to take on a second bout in the tournament today. Today it's time for my winner to take center stage. As we're going to go through, we'll bring the blank bracket into shot. We'll zoom in just a touch on this. We're going to go for this bout next. We're going to have Mike Tyson take on George Foreman. So with that in mind, let's go through our fighters. John Cena will be on representation detail for Mike Tyson in this bout. AKA Iron Mike Tyson. We're not going to worry about the special. Control factor takes control on a 9 against a boxer, 10 against a slugger. Aggressiveness of 10. He's a slugger himself, by the way. Killer instinct of 10 as well. Endurance of 100. Foul rating D. Defense 0. KD ratings 1/2. Knockout rating of 2. Cut of 3 and counterpunch of 7. So Tyson should be able to do a fair amount of counterpunching. But we'll see how that unfolds. With that, let's go ahead and meet George Foreman. Here's our first look at George Foreman. He's a 10 and a slugger, so because of the higher overall rating and the same aggressiveness, Foreman will be our aggressor to start the fight. So he takes control on a 9 against a boxer, 12 against a slugger, 10 aggressiveness, 9 killer instinct, 75 endurance, foul on a C, defense of 2, KD 1 and 2 of 0 and 1, knockout of 0, cut of 2, and counterpunch of 4. We're bringing a lot of power. We got a lot of power in this fight. Foreman's got a power rating range of 12. Tyson's is 10. With that, let's move Foreman over to the ring as well, and we'll actually meet them both over there. This one promises to be a slugfest, so let's go ahead. Just taking a look at everything in shot. Looks like we got everything set. So let's sound the bell and start round 1. There's the bell. Let's start round 1. Foreman needs at least a 12 to take control. He's our aggressor. A 1 will give him control. He will start off with a 43, which is missed punch. Tyson can try to counterpunch. Foul will not work, so Foreman will keep control. 50 is a clinch. Back to Foreman we go. No control. Tyson. Drop the card, but we see it is no control. Foreman takes control. 60 is another clinch. Foreman also, once again, forgot I got to work on this a little bit better. We're using another normal referee. Checks on 4th point deduction. So back to Foreman we go. I got to remember to set the referees before the bout starts, but Foreman stays in control because they're both sluggers. 56 is another clinch. Foreman stays in control. $10 is a power shot. Tyson is a KD 1 of 1 against a 20. Oh boy. 20 against a 1 is K1 to 10. Which once again, we score 6 points plus a knockdown. And then on 11 to 20, we score 6 points and add KD 2 for the rest of the round. So this is another knockdown check. That's an 8, so we score 6. So that'll be 6 points to Foreman, plus a knockdown and full killer instinct. So Foreman will go up right away to 6 points. We score a knockdown. Let me double check their 100, and I believe Foreman was a 75. Yes. All right, so we get a KD, and Foreman gets his full killer instinct, which is 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So first up for Foreman, 38 is a missed punch, no counter punch. Next up, 62 is ring movement, so we are moving to the near ropes. Foreman would have had a chance to has a chance to do some serious damage on this first killer instinct run. 17 will land a punch, that will help. 20 with a cut. 20 is good for a 3-point hook, which will bring him up to 9 points. And then we'll add 3 to this for this random number for Tyson. 12 plus 3 is 15, which should be no cut or swelling. All right, next card for Foreman. 66 is more ring movement. We are moving back to ring center. And 68 is more ring movement, which will flip. No, we won't flip this up, I don't think. So this will be back to a control check for Foreman. Stays in control. With another power shot. Once again, Tyson's a 1 against a 15. 1 against a 15 is another 5-point shot. So Foreman will stay in control. He'll go up to 14 points on the round. Foreman is absolutely teeing off on Tyson. Tyson was my winner, so hopefully he doesn't get bounced right here in the first round. So Foreman going to is actually assumed to stay in control. Lands another power shot. Good grief. So a 1 against an 18. 1 against an 18 is 5 points and full killer instinct. That's a problem. So 5 points, and we get another run of killer instinct for Foreman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. First up for Foreman. 63 is ring movement, so we're moving. Staying in ring center. Just kidding. Foul, we don't check those during killer instinct. 79 is more ring movement, so we're moving. Staying in ring center. 25 lands a punch. Yep, lands a punch. We land. 22 is a 3-point hook. There's a very real possibility we could have a first round TKO. 22 points for Foreman. Tyson is yet to get on the board. 23 lands another punch, which is good for 60 is a 3-point combination. So Foreman's power is definitely coming out in this first round. Back to Foreman we go. 16, no control. Tyson needs to stop the carnage. And 11 will not help because he won't get control with that. Foreman, no control. Tyson takes control. So Tyson has his first control action. 47 is a missed punch. Foreman, let's see, counterpunch of 4. 47, yeah, Foreman can try to counterpunch. So Foreman, 80 will not get it done though. Tyson stays in control. 3, a power shot of his own. Foreman is a 0 against a KD of 15, which will be 5 points to Tyson. So Tyson finally gets on the board, but it might be too little too late. Back to Tyson we go. No control. Foreman, no control. Tyson, no control. Foreman takes control. 51 is a clinch. Foreman takes control. Let's see what happens here. 72 is ring movement, but more importantly, that is the end of round 1. So Mike Tyson scored all of 5 points. Foreman picked up 25. All right, so 70 and 75. We'll do that little bit of bookkeeping first. We do need to watch out for the 2-round TKO. And since the round ended by Foreman winning by 20, he will win the round 10-8. All right, round 2. Foreman will stay our aggressor once I reset the decks. Before we sound the bell to start round 2, I should mention that once again, we're in another situation where if Foreman picks up at least 25 points in this round, then he'll win the bout on a 2-round TKO scoring 50 points. So after winning the round rather decisively, Foreman is our aggressor this time. So there's the bell. Let's start round 2. So Foreman starts it off with no control. Tyson takes control. 61 is a clinch. After last round, Tyson could welcome a few of those. Tyson, no control. Foreman, no control. Tyson, no control. Foreman takes control. Gets a foul. Uh-oh. That brings us over here. So we see what happened. Actually, foul I believe comes out of the main deck. Let me double check that. Usually any special word sends you into the second deck, but at least I think it does. But let me double check that. Foul. I'm checking for a random number. Okay, so it looks like we... Okay, so it looks like we just grab another random number from the next card of the deck. I've been doing that wrong too. So the foul here is a 75, which Foreman's going to lose a point, I think, on that. With a normal referee, he's a rating of a C. Lose a point for continued holding and hitting. So not a good time to pick up a foul here, Foreman. That's the first deduction for Foreman, but we're back to him on the control check. Keeps control. 12 is right at the top of the range, but it's a power shot. So Tyson's a 1 against a KD here of a 12. 12-1, 5 points to Foreman. So this is not how Tyson wants to be starting the round. 3, 4, 5. All right, staying with Foreman. Foreman keeps control. 76 is ring movement, so where are we moving? We are moving. Just kidding, we're staying at ring center. Foreman keeps control. 26 lands a punch. He lands... A 4 is a 3-point jab, so that'll bring Foreman up to 8 points. Back to Foreman. No control. Tyson. No control. Foreman takes control. Need a random number here. 42 is a missed punch. Tyson can try to counterpunch. Nope. Foreman. No control. Tyson takes it. 53 is a clinch. Tyson. No control. Foreman takes control. 35, missed punch, no counterpunch. Tyson, or Foreman, I should say, keeps control. 45 is a missed punch. Tyson can try to counterpunch. 65 won't work. So Foreman keeps control. 8 is another power shot. Tyson's still a 1 against a 13, which is another 5 points to Foreman, bringing him up to 13. There's still a fair amount of round left. 13 points. Foreman needs to pick up 12 more points to win the round on a TKO. Actually, he'll need to pick up 13 more points to accommodate for the foul point. That won't help him, though. Tyson takes control. An 11 is just outside of his power shot range, but it's enough to land a punch. 9 is a 2-point jab, so Tyson's on the board this round with 2 points. Tyson, no control. Foreman, no control. Tyson takes control. 37 misses a punch, no counterpunch. Tyson keeps control. 57 is a clinch. Tyson keeps control. 54, clinch. Staying with Tyson. 12, no control. Foreman takes control. 12 is right at the top of his range, for a power shot. So we got a KD rating here. Find a 4 and a 4 against a rating of a 1. 4 points to Foreman. So Foreman goes up to 17. Don't think he's going to win the bout on a 2-round TKO, but a 3 is still a definite possibility. Foreman takes control with a power shot. Oh boy. So we go resolve the power shot against a 12. Will be another 5 points because Tyson's a 1, so that's 22 points to Foreman, and that's the end of round 2. So Foreman with another 20 plus point performance. 22 to 2. Foreman is just teeing off on Tyson. 53, 68. Oh, wait, I forgot I've got to account for the foul. So that should be 54 for Tyson's endurance. But still, that was definitely enough for Foreman. Foreman won the round by 19, which he still wins the round 10-8. Tyson is not having a good day in this one. After beating Ali in the debut fight on the channel, Tyson's not having a good day in this bout. And we do need to keep an eye on the 3-round TKO as well, because if Foreman picks up at least 14 points in this round, then fight will be over and Foreman will win on a TKO. So, once again, I will reset the decks and we'll be ready for round 3 when we come back. If I'm in Tyson's corner right now, I'm probably telling him 2 things. 1, pray you don't hear Power Shot and Killer Instinct in that order from Foreman. And 2, please don't stop so many punches with your face. You're going to lose this fight. He is in very real danger of losing it on a 3-round TKO if he gives up at least 14 points for Foreman, but the only way we're going to know what's going to happen is to sound the bell and start round 3. So here we go. Foreman starts off with control. That's not good. 19 lands a punch. 37 is good for a 2-point hook. So Foreman's on the board with 2 points. Even landing regular punches is dangerous. Speaking of Foreman, he loses control. Tyson, no control. Foreman takes control. 64 is ring movement, so we are heading to the near corner. So Foreman will be +1 to take control on these control checks while we're in the far corner. 20 still won't work. Tyson, no control. Tyson needs to get out of this corner. Foreman, no control. Tyson takes control. 63 is a clinch. Tyson, no control. Foreman takes it. This could be bad. 70 is ring movement. Foreman is going to the left neutral corner. So Foreman's keeping Tyson right where he wants him. Foreman takes control. Remember what I said about power shot being a dirty word? Because there's a power shot for Foreman. 1 against a KD of 6. 4 points to Foreman. So that brings Foreman up to 6 points. Now a killer instinct for Foreman all but ends the fight. So Foreman keeps control. His action. 51 is a clinch. Foreman keeps control. Foul. Foreman's a C. 72. Foreman's going to lose another point, so this is actually kind of helpful for Tyson for an obvious low blow. So this is Foreman's second foul of the fight. I think we had... I think Foreman lost earlier for... Foreman lost a point earlier, but I don't remember why. So that's actually kind of helpful for Tyson, but we're back to Foreman on a control check. 6 keeps control. 10, that low blow might not matter because we got another power shot. 1 against an 18. Uh-oh. That's bad for Foreman because... That's bad for Tyson, I should say, because Foreman's getting another 5 points, which I'm only going to give him 4 to account for the 1 that he's losing on the low blow. So technically he is earning 5 points on this, but we get his full killer instinct. If Foreman picks up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If Foreman picks up at least 4 points during this killer instinct, fight's over on a 3-round TKO. So first up for Foreman. 48 is a clinch. Then 66 is ring movement. We're moving... Actually, I think we move to ring center to start the killer instinct. Back to the... We go to the far ropes now. .41 is a missed punch. Tyson can try to counterpunch. This needs to be a power shot. At least 5 points for Tyson to stop the killer instinct. 67 will not get it done, though. Next up for Foreman. 35 is a missed punch. No counterpunch. 46 is a clinch. 60 is another clinch. And... 11's another power shot. Oh boy. This might just end the fight. 1 against a 10. 1 against a 10 is good for another 5 points. $14, 15 points in the round, plus the 46 is 61, and... Referee's waving it off. He's giving it to Foreman on a 3-round TKO. So 15-0. because Foreman picked up 61 points over the course of 3 rounds. So, well, that officially makes my bracket a mess. And it only took 3 rounds. So we'll come over to the iPad. Come on. There we go. So George Foreman advances. So Matthew's bracket's looking great after 2 bouts. He got 2 correct. Not only did he get 2 bouts correct, but my winner just got bounced. So, yeah, he's up on me 2-0, which is unfortunate, but sometimes that's just how it goes. But that's another bout in the books here at the International Space Station. We're probably going to have at least one more, but these have been very short bouts. So I'm not sure what we'll come back to yet, but there will be at least one more bout today. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone.